Service Metrology provides dimensional metrology, 3D modeling, and metrology application development services. This state-of-the-art facility houses multiple innovative tools to provide unique integrated solutions.
What we have over here is a Breukman scanner, a Breukman Optotop HE scanner, and we're using it to create a three-dimensional CAD model of the surface of this cell phone. So I place the cell phone under the scanner, I get the scanner into position, and I tell the software that I'm ready to scan. And as you can see, the scanner has two sides or two components. On this side we have the camera, and on the other side we have the projector. And the projector is shining a bright light onto the cell phone surface. And what I'll do is I'll set that light at a certain level. So I click on Order Exposure. It sets it at, it guesses what level I want, and I'll adjust it until I get the exact level that I'm looking for. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell the scanner to start making measurements, and you'll see that the projector will project a pattern directly onto the cell phone. Simultaneously, the camera is going to be photographing that pattern, and the software will then take the information, solve lots and lots of triangles, and what it will come up with is we'll get a bunch of points on the surface of the cell phone, which will enable us to make a three-dimensional model of its surface. So I'll put it back in place over here. I click OK to start the measurements, and now we can see the projector projecting those patterns onto the object that we're measuring, the cell phone. At the same time, the camera was making the measurements. It just takes a few seconds for the software to make all those calculations to give us points on the surface of the cell phone. And now it's done. What I'll do is it didn't collect the entire surface of the cell phone. It got most of it, but not all of it. So I'm going to move the scanner over a little bit so I can get a little bit more of the surface. I get it in place, and I go through the same procedure. I tell the software that I'm going to, that I want to make measurements, and I click on Scan. You can see the lights on the surface of the cell phone. I set the exposure correctly by just changing the shutter speed a little bit. Click on OK, and again we get the pattern projected by the projector onto the surface, and the camera takes the photographs, and the software does the calculation, gives us a lot more points on the surface, some of which overlap with the previous scan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those overlapping points to align the two scans together so I get a continuous surface. And now I have on the screen the surface of the cell phone. So the scanner is very useful in industry, and it's also used in the art and museum world for archival purposes. If you think that this service may be of use to you, please contact us at Service Metrology.